Hey guys, today we're going to be building Daniel and Regina from the Spy Ninjas Valentine's Day style. Let's go! So a lot of you guys think that Daniel and Regina have a bit of a chemistry going on, and with Valentine's Day coming up really soon, I decided to do this giant Daniel and Regina Valentine's build. Now if you guys think Daniel and Regina would make a cute couple, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you can join the Mega Squad. Now let's take a look at what kind of blocks we're going to need. So first up, we're going to build Daniel, and for Dan we're going to need some light grey concrete, light grey wool, white concrete, white terracotta, brown concrete, lime concrete, and black concrete, and that is it. So for Daniel's shoes, we're going to start off using the light grey concrete, and for that we're going to place down 8 blocks in a row. Just like that, and we're going to come back so it's 3 blocks deep. So come back another 2, and then come across so it lines up with this, and then connect those up and fill in the middle. Next we're going to switch to the grey concrete, and we're going to do the same thing on top. So we're going to do 1 layer all the way across the top of this. Next we switch to the light grey wool, and we come up another 10 blocks high. And we need to do that to cover this entire base. So for this part I'm going to speed it up. Next we're going to work on Daniel's hands, so for that we're going to use the white terracotta. So place a block on the corner here and come out another 4 blocks. Just like this. Delete the first one and then bring it back in line with the back of the leg. So come back another 2 blocks deep. Like this. And it needs to be 3 blocks high. So come up another 2 and do that all the way around the rest of the hand. There is one hand, and then we do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So place 1 block there, come out 4, delete that first one, bring it to the back, and do that again for another 2 layers. And there we have Daniel's hands. Next we're going to work on Daniel's white shirt. So for that we're going to be using the white concrete. So the easiest way to do that is to come to the top of the hand and come up another 9 blocks high. Come to this hand and do the exact same thing, and then connect these 2 up. And as you can see, that's going to be the outline of the main part of the body. Now we need to fill in this whole area with more white concrete and make it so that it goes all the way to the back. So again, for this part I'm going to speed it up. So next we're going to do the buttons on Daniel's shirt, and for that I'm going to be using the light grey wool. So come down to the waistline and come in 4 blocks. We've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then come up 1, remove that white block and place the light grey wool inside like that. And then we're going to come up, skip 2 and place 1 on the 3rd like that, and then do the same. So skip 2 white blocks and then place 1 on the 3rd like that, and there we have 3 buttons. So for the neckline we're going to switch back to the white terracotta, and we're going to come up to the shoulder and come in 7 blocks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So place 1 on the 7th, come the other side and do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and place 1 there, and then place 2 more in between like that, and then come down in the center here and place 2 more next to each other like this. Next we're going to work on Daniel's head, so for that we're going to switch to the brown concrete, and then we come up to the neckline, and these 2 white blocks next to it we're going to place some brown there and 2 the other side like that, and then connect those up. Switch back to the white terracotta, and on these 2 center blocks here, so you come in 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4, place 1 on the 4th and 5th block, so it pokes out like that. Switch back to the brown concrete, and we're going to do another layer on top of this brown one. And the same the other side, and then we're going to come down, place a block underneath here, and then underneath the mouth area, and then 1 there like that. Come up above the mouth, and we're going to place 1 on top here, 1 on top there, and then 2 across the top just like this. Then come to the corner, place 1 block on this side and 1 block on this side like that. And as you can probably see, this is going to be the mouth, and this is Daniel's beard. Switch back to the white terracotta, and then we're going to come up like this, fill in these 2 holes there, and then do a layer all the way across like this. Next we're going to do Daniel's eyes. Now, as I'm sure you know, Daniel has green eyes. So we're going to switch to the white concrete, and just in line with this block here, we're going to place one there, and then one here, and then for the eye colour we're going to switch to the lime green concrete. So place one on the inside of the white like this, and then switch to the black concrete, and we're going to place 2 on top like this for the eyebrows. Switch back to the white terracotta, and we're just going to go up and fill in this area here. So we place 2 on top of each other there, fill in this middle square section, and then 2 on the outside like this. Switch back to the brown concrete, and then on the next layer we're going to place 1 on the end, skip a block, and 1 there, and then we're going to place 1 on this corner as well. Switch back to the white terracotta and fill in the gaps. Switch back to the brown, and we're going to do a layer all the way across the top, and then another one on top of that. And there we have Daniel's face. But at the moment it's very flat, so we need to bring this back. So come to the back and bring it all the way back another 3 blocks so it pokes out the back by 1. Come to the other side of the face and do the same thing, and then connect these 2 up. Now we're going to bring this up in line with the top of the head. So come up another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks like that. Do the same this side, and then connect this up to the top. Connect this at the back, and then connect this side. Now of course at the moment Daniel's just got an empty head, but we also need to place some ears on the side as well. So the way I do that is come here and just do a line of brown all the way up to the top. Fill in these top 2, fill in 2 more underneath, and then place 1 block like that, and then fill in this gap with more white terracotta. So it should look something like this. And then we come around the other side and we do the exact same thing. So switch to the brown, do 1 line all the way from the bottom to the top, fill in these 2 and these 2, and then place 1 block right there, and then fill in the rest with white terracotta. And then we fill in the rest of the back with more brown concrete. And don't forget to fill in the top of the head as well. And there we have our very own giant Daniel. So next we're going to work on Regina, and for Regina these are the blocks you'll need: white concrete, black wool, pink concrete, white terracotta, brown concrete, black concrete and red wool. Now the way I've made this build, I wanted it to look like they're kind of holding hands. So you can see that the 2 hands look like they're connected. So the easiest way to build Regina next to Daniel is to start with the hands. So come across another 4 blocks using the white terracotta, and do that for the entire hand. Then switch to the black wool, and we need to come down diagonally. So the way to do that is come out 1 block and then down 1, and then delete that first one like this, and then we're going to bring this all the way down to the ground level apart from 1 block. So bring this all the way down, but leave a 1 block gap right at the bottom, and there we're going to place the white concrete. Now we're going to bring this white concrete across another 7 blocks. And this will be the base of Regina's feet. To make it 3D, we're going to come back another 2 blocks at the back, and this side, and then connect those up. Remember to fill in the middle. And just like Daniel, we need to come up another 10 blocks high using black wool, so it comes up in line with the top of this black wool here. And do that for the entire base. So again, for this part, I'm going to speed it up. So once you've done that, you should end up with a giant pair of legs looking like this. Now we need to work on Regina's other hand. So come to this corner here and place 1 on top, and come out another 4. And then remove that first one because we don't need that. Come back another 2. Like that, and then bring that up another 2 layers high. Next we're going to work on Regina's shirt, and for that I'm going to use the pink concrete. So in line with Daniel's shoulder, we're going to bring this across all the way until it comes up in line with the top of her hand. Like this. And then on the corner of the hand, bring that up to connect it up like that, and there we have the outline of Regina's body. Now we just need to go ahead and fill in this entire area up to this level with more pink concrete. So again, let's speed it up. Next we need to work on Regina's head, so for that we're going to switch to the black concrete. Come up to the shoulder and we need to come in 5 blocks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Place 2 next to each other there, and then come the other side and do something similar. So we come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 5th block we place 1, and then bring that forward another block. So we'll come out like this and out like this. So it should poke out the front by 1 block. Switch to the white terracotta and we're going to place 2 blocks this side and 1 block that side, like this. And then switch to the red wool and we're going to use this for the mouth. So fill in this gap in the middle like that. Next we're going to work on the eyes, so switch to the white concrete and on top of this block here, come up 2. And as I'm sure you know, Regina has brown eyes, so we're going to place 2 brown on top of each other like that. And this side, we're just going to place the 1 brown block, like this. Now I know it looks really weird right now, but trust me, it'll look good in the end. Switch back to the black concrete and we're going to come up another 2 blocks on top of these. Like that, and 1 on top of the eye like this. Fill in this middle square area with more white terracotta. And then using the black concrete, we're going to come up another 2 like this. And then we're going to place 1 more white terracotta right on top of this block here. So next to the brown, like that. And then the rest of this layer we're going to fill in with more black concrete. And then do another layer of black all the way across the top. Do the same for another layer, so come across all the way using black concrete. And then on the very top layer we're going to skip out a block either side. So skip out the first block, place 1 next to it, come across, and leave 1 on the end like that. Now at the moment her hair is too short, of course, so what we need to do is come underneath and we're going to fill in 3 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, like that. Come the other side and do the same thing, so 1, 2 and 3. And then underneath this block we need to come down another 7 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Do the same on this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And then for the detail on the hair, we're going to come out to the side, we're going to skip this block and come up 1. And then we're going to do another diagonal, but we're going to skip that block and go up another one. Like that. So you should have 1 block, and then here we've got 2 blocks, and then come up and do that one. And now fill these up to the top of the hairline like this. And then we do the same this side. So skip that block, come up 1, and then come up and out and up like that, and then fill this in. So you should end up with hair looking something like that. Now of course at the moment Regina's head is looking a bit flat, so we need to bring that back as well. So bring it back another 3 blocks. And the same this side. Connect these up. And then we're going to bring the hairline up to the top of the head like we've done with the rest. So come up another 5 blocks using the black. And connect it up to the front. And do the same this side. And connect that one to the front. And then just connect it up at the back like this. And now you can either fill in the entire head or you can just fill in the outside, which is a bit faster. Now for the top layer, because we miss out the block on the end, we're just going to bring back these blocks. So bring it all the way to the back. And of course we don't want the hair this short on the back, so we're going to bring down the whole thing until it goes in line with this block here. So from the top of the arm, so from the top of the hand, we come up 1, across 2, up 1, and place 1 block there. Do the same this side, so come up 1, across 2, up 1, and place 1 there, and then connect these up. And then you can just fill in all the way up to the top of the hairline using more black concrete. So there we have Daniel and Regina, but now we need to add the Valentine's gifts. So for that, I'm going to give her a heart balloon using white concrete and the red glazed terracotta. So just come to this hand, and on the center block, we're going to place 2, and then we're going to come up 2, and then we're going to go across 1, up 1, out 1, up 1, out 1, up 2, and then out 1, and up 1 more like this. So this is going to be the string for the balloon. And then for the balloon itself, we're making it heart shaped, so this is why I've gone for the red glazed terracotta. So we come up on top here and we place 2 on top of each other, and then on this one we come out 1 either side like this, come up 1 more and come out 2 more either side. Come up to the next layer and we're going to place 1 in the middle and come out 3 either side. And then we're going to place 3 on top here, skip a block and place 3 like this. And then right on top here, we're going to skip the end block and place 2 next to each other and do the same here like that. And there we have Regina holding a heart balloon. So the last thing we need to do is the rose that Daniel is going to give Regina. And for that, I'm going to use a redstone block, lime terracotta and lime concrete. So using the lime concrete, we're going to come here and place 2 blocks on top of each other. And then we're going to come out 1 and up 1. And then out 1, up 1, out 1, up 1. So it should look like that. Then we need to do a diagonal either side. So come up 1 more on top and place 1 out and 1 in, and then delete that first one like that. So it should have the stem of the rose looking like this. Switch to the lime terracotta, and then we're going to place 1 block here and then 1 block there, so it looks like a leaf. And then come down here and do the same thing. So we got 1 there and we need another diagonal. So come underneath and out 1 and then delete that first one. And there you have 2 leaves. Now for the rose, I find the best colour is the redstone block. So for that, we're going to come here and we're going to go up 5 blocks high. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this layer, we're going to come out to the side 2 and do the same this side. Do the same on the layer above. And then on this layer, we're just going to place 1 block here, 1 block there. And now we need to do a diagonal out either side. So come up 1 and out 1 and then remove that. And then up 1, in 1, remove that. And there you have a giant rose. And there you have it, guys. If you follow those steps, you should now have your very own giant Daniel and Regina on a Valentine's Day. If you enjoyed that tutorial, guys, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay mega.